When I was younger, I viewed high school as a calm ship leading me to a better place, in other words, college. This year, I'm going to be 18 years old, and I can safely say that high school is much more than a journey on a calm ocean. It's a one man boat. A boat where I had to make my own decisions on what turns to make, what opportunities to fish, and what obstacles I had to face. If I didn't go through all of these experiences and challenges that Animal gave me, I wouldn't be here in front of you all today. I have grown into a better student at animal leadership through the ESSERS by my preparation for college, knowledge of cultures, political awareness, and my exposure to professional environments. Today, I'm going to be walking you through what I accomplished and learned throughout my 4 years in high school. Going back to my presentation, I will show you how I embodied each ESSER throughout my 4 years in animal. To start off, I consider myself a hardworking, responsible, prepared, and fearless student. I decided to add fearless into the list because when I was in leadership and I was barely a freshman, I was shy to talk to anyone new and make any new friends. But Animal has taught me that being confident and being my true self is going to get me places and it will be better in each situation. Regarding my personal background, I have two Mexican parents that work extremely hard for me in order for me to receive the available resources that I need and for me to become successful. In my family, I have an older sister that I have looked up to ever since I was little, and regarding our 5 year difference, she has been extremely hardworking and she has set an example for me and by attending a prestigious university, which is UCLA. All of my life, I have resided in the city of Inglewood, California, and ever since I was born, I have been surrounded by the same people ever since elementary school, and I can safely say that this is my childhood. And yes, throughout my animal career, I have gained communication and problem solving skills by completing certain assignments, internships, and going through experiences. These two skills are vital to college leadership in life because being open to ideas and solving issues with future coworkers and executives will help me get me further to my goals. I will now be talking about the following experiences that allowed me to embody the ESSERS throughout my high school career. My first ESSER is College Directed Learner, and in my junior year, I joined ASB, which is the Associate Student Body, and I was selected to be the Commissioner of Cultural Affairs. For this position, I had to organize cultural events such as food tastings, cultural fundraisers, and special events during school assemblies in honor of Cultural Awareness Week. For example, during Cultural Awareness Week, I had to set up an Asian food tasting which included mochi ice cream, sushi, and chow mein that allowed all of the students at Animal Leadership to try. Afterwards, senior year came along and College Readiness 12 thoroughly prepared me to apply to 4 Cal States and 4 UCs. Ms. Mesco properly prepared us to talk about ourselves to colleges and sell ourselves properly and professionally. The first accomplishment I had was applying to a scholarship program, which is I Had a Lay, and it stands for I Have a Dream Foundation Los Angeles. I Have a Dream has been with me ever since the start of high school, and they have amazing mentors and they have helped me with subjects I've had trouble with, offered me internships and additional scholarships that I could apply for. Throughout these experiences, I learned my pathway to college and how the transition from high school to college will not be easy, but it is possible with the right preparation and tools. Moving on to my second ESSER, in the start of my senior year and when I enrolled into the AP Government and Politics class, there was material that I didn't know would change my perspective and about the world and the US. Now that I know that being a citizen in the US and participating in federal elections plays a huge side in our society, and I feel like if we participate more as young adults, we can make a difference in our federal, state, and local governments. Starting my junior year, I participated in the Los Angeles Food Bank, which has taught me to always help the ones in need when I have the opportunity to. At the LA Food Bank, I organized well-balanced meals, which were distributed to the homeless all over the state of California. Being an assistant in distributing meals has taught me to be cooperative with people and be aware of my surroundings, since many people fail to realize once what they have until it's gone. In the beginning of my senior year, I registered to vote because it gives me the chance to demonstrate leadership by participating in elections and speak my mind by voting for a figure I think will guide the country, the state of California, and the city of Lenox in what I think is the right direction. All of these events have shaped me into an innovative learner because I learned that speaking up and standing for what I believe in is powerful. This type of mindset can also influence other mindsets, and we can all guide ourselves in the right direction as a country, state, or city. Moving on to my third ESLER. In the beginning of my senior year, I joined MECHA, and I never thought I would be in the middle of downtown LA standing up for women's rights and the LGBTQ plus community. The marches I go to have given me a sense of unity between different cultures and a newfound respect for the people who use their energy and time to fight for what matters. In junior year, AP Spanish was definitely a challenge for me considering that Spanish was my second language. There were many assignments and projects that had to be in Spanish completely, so I had to be prepared, and this all worked out in the end because it improved my biliteracy and my ability to speak a second language. An 8-minute presentation has properly taught me the different viewpoints about illegal immigration and also how to properly speak to an audience in Spanish when giving a professional presentation. One event that I wanted to be a part of was El Día de los Muertos, Day of the Dead at Animal Leadership. This event was directly tied to my culture and my roots because many Hispanics celebrate the Day of the Dead in honor of their loved ones who have passed away. And this tradition really makes me happy because it connects all of us, and it makes me realize how happy it makes everyone when it is celebrated. Learning about different cultures has taught me to be in touch with my own culture and have a respect for other cultures and traditions around the world, because we all live differently, but in a way we are all united. Being in an AP Spanish class also has taught me the importance of being bilingual and being biliterate, and it will not only improve my Spanish skills, but will also give me benefits for the future. In the summer of 2017, I decided to apply to an internship at Children of Promise Child Development Center. Being in its professional environment taught me how to approach certain situations with parents, solve problems with coworkers, and speak properly to executives whenever there is an unavoidable issue that needs to be brought up. In my scholarship program that I had mentioned before, something that they also offered were annual national conferences. I have attended 3 conferences so far, and connecting with people is something I have taken very seriously because I have met with students and adults who have given me additional opportunities to participate in internships or additional jobs that can be qualified for. After my I Had a Late conferences, my constant participation in the Coalition of Humane Immigrant Rights, otherwise known as CHIRLA, has been the most memorable volunteer experience for me. It's a nonprofit organization that assists immigrants living in the U.S. and guides them through eligibility requirements and guidelines for gaining a U.S. citizenship. Throughout my volunteer experiences, I've worked at their call center, and I could utilize my biliteracy there and talk to people comfortably so they can explain their issues to the best of their ability. Participating and involving myself in all of these activities has made me become a lifelong learner because the skills I have gained, like communication and cooperation skills, can be utilized later on in college and help me be successful in the work field. My next steps. In the fall of 2018, I will be attending the University of California, Irvine and receive a bachelor's degree in the end of my college career. My major will be biological sciences, and I have chosen this major because I want to pursue a career as a dentist in hospital care. I want to pursue a career as a dentist because they specialize in covering oral and maxillofacial surgery, oral surgery, orthodontics, pediatric dentistry, and restorative dentistry. Concluding my next steps for the future, I want to open the floor for any questions. I am a person who is prepared to overcome challenges and take advantage of opportunities through my ESLERs based on my preparation for college, knowledge of cultures, political awareness, and exposure to professional environments. I have crossed an entire ocean with the help of my one-man boat, and it's time to walk across an island and build the foundations of my future. Thank you.